What's going on, RicoCapital family and traders? We're back for another banger recap, and I mean banger. So this is a perfect recap to show y'all my strategy, the zones, and kind of how we capitalized with that Monday. So today's Tuesday, 16th, so yesterday, 15th, and it was a good one. So check this out. Now, we shorted up here where sellers are at in the RicoCap supply, knowing sellers are here, knowing and believing we would not get past this zone because of the sellers. We did slam puts into this supply zone and banked off it as it came all the way down to 495, and we slammed them up here at 499. We took the 496 puts, and let me kind of just walk out through my reasoning and kind of how I went about this trade, because this is exactly my strategy working as far as buyers, sellers, and knowing where we are in the market. So easy work today. So check it out. QQQ came out and we gapped up, as you can see, right down there. I usually mark the gaps, which I did. I just kind of already deleted it, but I usually mark them orange right here. Next one right there. So from Fridays all the way after market close till Monday's very early pre-market open, we had a huge gap right here, which was range. And as you can see, Friday we rejected this same supply. Now, a lot of times when we get to a supply, it gets weaker, or demand, it gets weaker every time it's tested. So we just have to be careful about that. This time I believed we were going to reject it, even though we're very bullish, because we did have this fat gap below. So with that in mind, and I'm going to delete that off. With that in mind, we came into this supply and we were up pretty big right here. I ended up slamming the 496 tomorrow dates puts right here for $1.07. So, and I labeled it supply rejection to the members, and I was doing this live as well. And that's because I did not believe we were going to go higher than the 500 level, even though we did. And we were down a little bit on those puts. They ended up banking hard and coming all the way to 200 plus a contract. I have to look more into that, but I mean, we banked. I got mostly out at 213. So over 100% gain. It probably went more. I'm sure it went more. I just, I was already all out by the time I got this demand. We still had a little bit more of the gap. They're kind of fighting us on the way down. It was kind of midday, so I took what I can get, and I loved it. So the reason why, though, I kind of took those puts knowing there's things on my side when I took it, and that's what you traders need to understand. When you take a trade, you need to have a checklist of things. Am I just shorting randomly, unknowingly into a supply? My strategy, sure. Am I just shorting into it blindly? No, I'm not. I'm shorting into it knowing tech is more weaker than SPY. We do have a gap down here, and we absolutely rejected this. So I see that we're kind of in a trend here. And let me draw right here. I see we're kind of in a trend here, and it would absolutely make so much sense, right, if we rejected this up here to come right back down here, kind of a huge, bear flag maybe. We need to see how it kind of plays out here, but I like that as a rejection, and I wanted to see kind of how we would go from there. If not, all-time highs was next in the picture, the last supply before all-time highs. I want to see kind of how it played out. Tech was weaker. There are other things on our side. Microsoft was red. Amazon was red. Meta was red. There's other bigger names that are red that, I said, all right, the market's not going to run without Microsoft. The market's not going to run without Meta, so there are things on our side, NVIDIA, so I liked it. And it was just simple as that, as slamming it and just being patient for the trade. So this is exactly my zones working perfectly, the RicoCap zones, and knowing where buyers are at, sellers are at. And as you can see, as we came in today, we did play some puts as we lost the demand. Quicker gain right there, and a big 15-minute candle right there from 496 all the way down to 493, hitting our level. And I mean, a 15-minute candle, $3 move down. We took some lottos and we won on that. And I'll pop it up right here. We took the 493 put. I really wasn't in the mindset to want to short because SPY was a lot stronger. So we kind of have, SPY stronger, Q weaker, tech weaker. I knew this would work for a faster play, so we did take the lottos, and I told the team, trim on the way down. This is not going to be a complete banger, but this is going to be a win. So I took the 493 lotto puts right about here as the 15-minute candle opened up. We jumped up a little bit. I slammed them for $90 a contract, and we got that move all the way down. I'm trimming on the way down. I was mostly out at like 126, 130. I think they ran to 140, maybe 150 more. Either way, they pretty much went in the money, almost in the money there. So I love that. That was good. That was our second or third play for the day. So we were already up, no losses. So it was really good, and I loved it too. As you can see, we did gap down here overnight, and we opened up higher up here. So we knew if we came down here, we would fill that gap all the way down, kind of thing. But pre-market, it kind of filled it up and then came back down. So easy work there. We're trading QQQ and SPY like a boss. And how you do that is just having the zones, knowing where buyers are at, knowing where sellers are at, and it's just that easy. So if you want them for yourself, wap.com/RicoCapital, $10 a week gets you this edge, gives you access to my Discord, the Zones channel, and they pretty much tell you, below this, slam puts, above this, take calls, and it's just that simple. So you just mark the alert on your chart, say above this, I'll take it, and get the alert and do it, and bada boom, bada bing. Easy as that. It doesn't get any much simpler than that. So I want to give you all the trade recap from yesterday on the Q, how we shorted out that zone, and then today how we took some lotto puts out of that demand and how we played demand. So beautiful work right there. And I just want to give you all the quick recap to make you all understand the zones more. So tap in to the team, guys. Sign up if you want. Keep watching the free videos. Tap in on the RicoCap Twitter, TikTok, all that. Subscribe, show some love, support, guys. I'm trying to grow the channel and trying to help y'all as much as I can because I'm loving this. I do this. I live this. I breathe this. So, I want to show y'all as much as I can, and I cannot believe I'm blessed to be able to develop this strategy as my own, completely use it, and build a community around me that uses it and loves it as well. So appreciate y'all watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.